verse 4 is one of pure beauty. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that I will seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple. Friends, let me make a simple and straightforward comment. The man, in this case, the man David, the man whose confidence is in his God, is a man who is in communion with God.
How great must the love of God be if he knows each one of us individually, not a thought in our minds, not an emotion in our affections that he doesn't recognize and know. And so that thought becomes their sole emphasis that the love of God has for every nation in the southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere, every kindred, every tongue and every tribe. And I'm not disagreeing with that, but I want to go a little further. Not simply a consideration of the indiscriminate universality of the love of God, but for the world in all its moral strata, in all its varieties of moral aberration.
And you and I need to hold fast the confession of our faith without wavering. If you're a Christian, I hope you've confessed it by giving your testimony. You've declared, I am his and he is mine. If you've been baptized, then you've made a declaration. You're confessing your hope. You're saying, I have died with him and I've risen again to him in newness of life. I'm nailing my colours to the mast. When you speak to friends or family who don't believe, you're saying, I have hope.
Imputation is where something which belongs to somebody else is put to your account. Now then, the gospel is double imputation. All my sins, all of them, how many of them? All of them are put to Jesus Christ's account. And that's why he died on the cross. But Jesus Christ's perfect life, his righteousness, it's not mine, it's his. It's put to my account.
Our commission is to go into all the world with the good news. And brethren, wouldn't you say that we ought to learn from Jesus? I mean, don't we all agree he's the best evangelist? Isn't he the best? Isn't he the example? I mean, wouldn't we all say whatever technique he used, whatever approach he used, whatever words he uses, I mean, he sets the pattern for the rest of us. Don't we all agree with that? And yet here he is, and we're like, we're not saved by works. This is not, Lord, this is not what you tell people. Strive. I mean, and then he doesn't even define his terms. He's like, don't you, Lord, don't you have to explain yourself here? I just say this. He tells us to strive. He tells us there's a door to get through. He tells us you better be on the right side when that door closes.
But the object of worship, first and foremost, is God himself. We're not there for a nice little emotional boost. We are there to put our intellect, our affections, our wills into the business of magnifying the God of our salvation. It is not unto us, but to God's name that glory belongs. And the purpose of this conference is to bring glory to God, to direct our affections and our attentions toward the Most High and the Most Holy.